These goals are so ridiculous that they look AI generated. Just like this insane Dimitri Payet free kick. I mean, how does the ball even move like that? You can't tell me that's not a fake goal. And speaking of goals that look like they were scored in the Matrix, take a look at Cissé's goal versus Chelsea. Look how far out he is. And he hit it with the outside of his foot. The ball actually lands in the side netting. Like he lobs the keeper from like 30 yards out. He might even be 35 yards out. I love the way he just hits it first time, bang. And it goes in the side netting. If you were going to put a computer-generated ball in, you'd at least make it hit the back of the net and not the side to make it look less fake. If this goal was scored today, you'd 100% think it was AI generated, which is the point of the video. So up next, we have got Essien versus Arsenal. This was an absolute banger, if I remember correctly. Let's take a look. The ball is laid off. He's probably 30 yards out, and look at the curl on this ball. Essien was always known for having an absolute thunderbolt of a shot. Let's take a look at this again. He hits it first time outside of the boot. It's going wide. It's actually going wide and somehow just curls in at the back post and once again hits the side netting. That is an absolutely incredible goal. I think we're going to get to a point where goals will not be believed by people who watch. AI is that good. You can't even tell a difference. Like, did you see those rabbits jumping on the trampoline? I think that's what football is going to be like. We're going to have to be careful because I don't know what's going to happen, but I think they're going to take over. But let's get back to the football. The next goal is a blast from the past. Van Basten volley, famous volley. I haven't seen this for a while. Ball is floated over and he's going towards the corner flag and volleys it. Volleys it first time as he's going towards the corner flag. That is ridiculous. Let's see it again. To hit this on the volley is so unbelievable to go in the back net. He lobs the keeper from there. One, you've got to have the audacity to actually shoot from there. Two, you've got to have the confidence to be able to think that you can get it in the goal. And then three, you've got to be able to execute it. All three things are so unlikely that you'd struggle to make that AI and people believe it. The next goal that we have got comes from the World Cup. This is Toni Kroos. This is a game-winning free kick as well, which makes it even more unbelievable. This is versus Sweden. I think Germany would have got knocked out of the World Cup if they didn't score this goal. This is like the 94th minute, I think. And look at the angle at where he's at now. There's like 8 defenders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 defenders. Goalkeeper lays it off and then hits it first time. And look at the curl on that ball. That is a stunning goal. Side netting once again, and look at that angle. It's the way the ball moves for me. It's just that's almost like a perfect goal. The slow motion videos just make it so much better. You see the shape of his body as he hits it, and it's the shape of his body that actually gets the curl on the ball as well. Keeper, absolutely no chance. Saves Germany's chances of qualifying for the World Cup. The next 2 goals I still don't believe actually happened because they're from ridiculous angles where they should be impossible. Like, I don't know how they scored them. Not only from the angle, but also with the power and with the direction they were running in. This one is Maicon in the World Cup versus Korea. I think this is 2014. The ball gets laid off to him and it's about to go out on the byline and he hits it with the outside of his foot and it goes in the side net. And I think the keeper didn't even think it was possible to score from there, but look how close to the byline he gets. And again, the curl on the ball, that is outrageous. That is outrageous. I still don't think that is a real goal. How can that be a real goal? That is the last thing you would think that he was going to do with that ball. You would think, like, cross it, pass it along the floor, hit it up so people can head it in. The next goal is just as crazy, and I think is the most difficult. It's Mohamed Salah against Salzburg for Liverpool in the Champions League. And I remember this goal because obviously I'm a Liverpool fan. The ball is running towards the corner flag. He takes it round the keeper and somehow on his next touch manages to squeeze it in. And look at their faces. They're like, how did you even do that? The keeper, Stankovic, is just like, I don't know. I just can't explain this. This is like prime Mo Salah as well. I say that, but he's always in his prime, isn't he? Great. He doesn't ever slow down. The last thing you're going to do, the defender actually does well to get a touch on it. And look at, I'm just going to pause it at the point where he hits it. Look at that. It actually doesn't look that difficult from the pause shot. I think the Maicon goal, we're going to go back and pause Maicon in a second, see if that angle looks a bit better. But even so, the pace of which the ball is moving towards the byline, this makes this goal extremely difficult. Again, something that you could easily fake with AI. There's the exact angle that he hits it from. So the keeper's closing down on him. That's ridiculous. And we're going to go back and pause the Maicon goal once again. And look at where Maicon hits his from. Look at where he is there. He's literally on the byline. How on earth has he scored from that angle? That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The only goal that I've drawn out of all of these is Van Basten's volley in the European Championships. I've drawn it as a foam wallpaper, and I've got over 200 different foam wallpapers that you can download completely free on your phone. If you want to check them out, just hit the link in the description below. If you like this video, you might also like this video as well. And if you've got any goals that you want me to react to, stick them in the comments below and I'll get to them next week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.